As a player with nearly 3,000 wins, I'm going to be teaching you the best tips and tricks to making you a Roblox Bedwars god. Field of view, also known as FOV, is one of the most underlooked things, and it's actually really important. You want to make sure that this number is always at 100. You can do this by going to your settings cog and adjusting the slider, and this will heavily improve your PvP ability and just make your gameplay feel a lot smoother. The next trick is aim concentration, and it's very simple. You want to make sure that you're directly aiming your mouse or finger on the person that you're fighting. It should look something like this. Now notice how the cursor or finger does not move off the person I'm fighting. This might seem useless, but this will actually give you extra range and a huge upper hand in a PvP fight. The next trick is towering. If you're fighting a player who has better gear than you, or just fighting multiple people, then towering is the best way to actually kill them. Build up a reasonable height. Now you actually want to let them build up to you, then jump down on their tower and hit them off. This will make them take massive fall damage and will give you an upper hand in the fight. Now keep in mind, these tips will only get more and more useful, with number 1 being by far the most useful, so you don't want to miss it. You see this in the bottom? This is the server location. This is very important. If this is closer to where you live, then it will run faster. If you can learn which servers are better and worse, and adjust the way you play in each, this will drastically improve your PvP skills. The one-tap method is a PvP strategy where rather than spamming your sword, you simply time your shots one by one. This can be done in third and first person. By doing this trick, you can land an extra 1 to 5 shots in every sword fight. Just watch this. This is definitely something you should use, but only in servers in your region. Third person is better than first. If you main first person, then I'd highly recommend you switch. Although first person has slightly more range, you get a better sight of where your enemy is, which is very important in a sword fight. I used to use first person, and it wasn't until I had 1,000 wins that I realized that third person is just way better. Momentum, also known as movement, is the best way to start combos. Now you can get this by building up and jumping down on your opponent. This can give you an extra 1 to 3 hits and is just a strategy that many pro players use. A little tip for building up is to place one block directly in front of you, then jump on it and build up. It'll make it a lot faster. Click speed, also known as CPS, is incredibly important in this game, for many reasons. You want to make sure that you're clicking as fast as possible, and the easiest way to do this is by butterfly clicking, which also means clicking your mouse with 2 fingers instead of 1. It looks like this. It definitely does take a bit to learn, but if you can do this, then I promise you will be much better at this game. You want to make sure that you're getting as many frames as possible. The higher this is, the less knockback you take. Anything over 300 is a massive advantage, which will make you take barely any knockback. But in order to get more than 60 FPS, you actually need an FPS unlocker, because Roblox caps your FPS at 60. Optimizing your computer for gaming will also improve your FPS. Roblox Bedwars is a difficult game filled with tryhards. It will take a while for you to become good at this game, but if you stick with it, I promise you'll become good. Anyways, if you want to help out a small creator, feel free to subscribe, but I'm not here to force you. Thank you for watching.